Hey everyone, Karan here from TechRevs, and today we are going to look at a 1-year-old laptop that I've been using for a very long time, and it's my favorite gaming machine till date. That's this bad boy, this one over here. This is the MSI GF63 8RC 15-inch gaming laptop. It's one of the first few ultra portable laptops that came out. It weighs in at 1.8 kgs and costed really reasonably well. Prior to this, if you wanted such a cheap gaming laptop with such low body to weight ratio, it would cost you a lot. So this was one of those few additions that came into play. Now it's been 1 year. I have found some pros and cons while using this laptop and some healthy workarounds that I've had. So let's just get into it. Alright guys, we start off with the build quality and how has it aged since at the time I bought it. So it's been a year now guys, and you can see that this part does get a little bit smudgy and things stick onto it very easily, and then it gets really difficult to clean it up. The panel gaps that you see over here and here, these tend to collect a lot of dust, but it's nothing out of the ordinary. Over here, if you turn around back, it's completely made out of plastic, and you can see there's just one fan and one heatsink pipe that runs. Now this is a serious problem with this laptop in the sense that it can cause your laptop to heat up very extensively, very excessively, if you do not undervolt your laptop and use it, which mind you have to do manually a lot of times. Majority of the time you have to keep on resetting, so you need to undervolt your CPU and your GPU both. If you don't do that, you can see temperatures hit close to 95 degrees Celsius in your GPU side and close.
God damn it! You breathe the stuff that it.
Gotta count my lucky
The sound
stars.
quality. Let's just turn on the machine and see, play a sound sample. So sound wise it's just decent, nothing that great, nothing I want to write about. I can't say it's anything exceptional. These are downward firing speakers, so they are not the best positioned speakers. Besides that, the display in itself is pretty good actually. It's one of the better screens that I've seen till date, and I have got no complaints with it. It's an IPS LCD panel. It's a 60 Hz display, so not the 120 Hz displays that are coming in nowadays. So it's definitely outdated in that regard. And nowadays, for the price of 65,000, you can get 120 Hz screen. So that's definitely one thing that you'll sorely miss in this. But many of the games in a GTX, given a GTX 1050, won't really reach that fidelity level and won't reach that frame rate. So again, nothing to complain about there. Second of all, the issue of heating that I have told you. So heating is something that comes up again and again. What I've done is I have used MSI Afterburner to basically control heating. So see, as you can see, the overclocking has sort of again vanished. So you need to click here, you need to click on the tick button, and then it's undervolted now. So you need to undervolt it almost every time you restart the system, so that becomes a real pain in the neck. And if you haven't, then you're looking at 95 degrees Celsius within 2 minutes of gaming. So that again is again a real pain. So you need to go here, you need to click here, and now that it's applied, yeah, so yeah, now this is also applied. So you need to do this jig every time, and of course even after that you have to keep your fan curves. So I have created a fan curve in advanced. So you click on settings, and this is how the fan curve would look for your CPU and then for your GPU. So you need to do all of this to keep your laptop running cool and smoothly. And now coming to your battery backup. Battery backup is something that is a hit or a miss. If you're doing very extensive tasks over here with the battery, you are looking at anywhere between 2.5 to 2 or 45 minutes, or maximum up to 3 hours. If you're doing very light browsing, web surfing and all of that, you can look at somewhere between 4.5 to 5 hours of battery. Again, nothing very exceptional. So guys, given that this laptop is around a year old, will I want to upgrade right now? Probably not. I am still being able to play games fairly well over here. It's not become a pain point for me. Neither do I see a logical step of me moving ahead. So that's not exactly a concern for me. What I do think is that this laptop does run a bit hot. You have to do a lot of tinkering over here and there to make the laptop run really smooth. Again, and if you don't install a SSD, this laptop boots very slowly. So without upgrades, this laptop is worthless for me. At least 16 GB of RAM is minimum nowadays, given any game that you play. Along with that, you also need to look at putting an SSD 128 GB. Again, these are not very expensive upgrades, but still around 5,000 extra to whatever you pay. So this is a must-have upgrade that you need. I use little bit of video editing tools also, Filmora, Wondershare. I use DaVinci Resolve for color correction and all that. So again, that is also fairly standard, and it doesn't take too much of time for me. Yeah, that is about it. I don't see any reason for me to change the laptop anymore, at least for the coming 1 year. After that, I might think of it if I need the change or anything. I'm not too much into gaming recently because I really don't have that much time in hand. And if I do see or feel the need for me to change, I will make that change. But at least for the coming 1 more year, I'm fine with this machine. And the good thing is it has 2 years of warranty. So yeah, you're covered for 2 years by MSI. So that's a good sign. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace. See you in the next video. Like and subscribe to my channel. Comment if you feel you need to comment something down below. Thank you so much for watching guys.